Some of them have passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And some have actually moved on to the United States, such as James Poyser,
So but Kevin's been nice to people. A lot of them has left church because the church hurt and then vexed with church and whatsoever. Yes, but the majority are gone. Kevin's just giving you a rarity there still. Yeah, it's a good Poyser's still helping him mother out over the church. I heard anyway still. Yeah, but listen. End of the day, still, guys, you know what I'm saying? Because of all the issues in church, we know in our Caribbean community, we had an amazing talent pool in the 90s that has basically dwindled through church leaving out to other churches, and we didn't cultivate the creative talent in the UK. Full stop. We know that. We know we failed in that area, and we continue battle around about it. This is why me and Kevin's talking and looking at the songs that was there. You're talking about, you got tracks like Be Grateful,
Affinity Extra, be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Extra.
Yeah. People, this boy here, Roger Moore, and I think Celebrating Gospel Music Black Origin. I'm here with the black music historian, Kevin Tomlin. We're here on the show, ready to talk the real talk, the 100, about the history of black music. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying, oh, you shouldn't be looking at that stuff, yes, we should be, because, if we don't know where we come from. And history is a very important thing, and history is why we serve the Lord Jesus Christ, because we have to look in the book. It's a historical book, which is called the Holy Bible. It is not a myth. It is not a storyboard. It is a historical book and a historical facts that happened in the past. That's why we are Christians, and hence why history is important. So anybody who tells you whose history isn't important and they go to church every week, ask them how many years ago was Moses, how many years ago was Jesus Christ on earth. You look back at history and you build your whole life around a historical events. So that's me done with my apologetics to what we're doing right now still, fighting the faith, you know what I'm saying, and fighting the fact that basically black people have had an investment beyond your wildest dreams in what we do now. We are the kings of creativity just as much as we're the kings of the 100 meters. You know what I'm saying? So...
Did you say 100 meters?
Yeah, man, we're the kings of 100 meters. The last time a non-100 meter when I was looking at kind of a bit paley.
Paley?
You say, it was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Long time ago.
And,
several decades ago.
Exactly, bro.
Decades.
Exactly, man. I'm just gonna Google this, guys. You know what I'm saying? The last white person to win, last European to win. Last European to win 100 meters, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is final, yeah. Man, they don't even give it out there. Who won 100 meters in the Olympics? So only focus on anyone. You know what I'm saying? Last European to win. I think they're gonna look at more like European. Anyway, we'll find out here. But I'm sure it's going back to 1984 when I think Alan Wells. I think he won it.
Yeah. Going back.
Is it 84? He might have been.
No, it's probably.
Is it 84? Oh no, 1980, 90. When it was Moscow.
Yeah,
who won?
Boycott. The Americans
boycotted. Who won?
Yeah.
Moscow Olympics.
Yeah. They boycott.
Moscow Olympics. Olympics. 100 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Alan Wells of Great Britain. That's the last one. Yeah. That's the last time you know what I'm saying, people wiped the flag. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of all the Americans weren't in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
if the Americans were in the
yeah, we wouldn't have a chance, man. You know what I mean? So this is it, man. This is where, and the joke is, through athletics, you saw the struggle of black people outside of it through athletics, through the music. You know what I mean? Great albums like What's Going On with Marvin Gaye. We talked about these guys were instrumental in terms of consciousness, and I think that music has always been coming out of a struggle of the black race, even going down to Bob Marley, who was 60s and 70s. You're talking about these guys would do music because it wasn't fair, and they used music and their skill of music, which attracted people to our story and brought the whole situation to what was going on to us as a people, to the world. You know what I'm saying? So, a long way to say, we're about to look into we went through the historical masterpieces by certain West Coast influenced, West Coast supported artists, starting from my boy Andre, all the way over to the Winans, going into Fred and the influences that we just touched base with the Fred and the Mary Marys of the world and whatsoever. So right about now, Kevin thought, you know what, he has to bring some receipts in. And the receipts are the albums, and we're gonna actually start dribbling over our gospel music albums, guys. So
right, let's look at some Andrew Crouch albums. Not this one.
Okay,
so
people ready, man. So if you're listening into this, guys, we apologize. You go on YouTube and you're gonna find this on Affinity Extra. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that business, and you'll see the visuals of this album. Actually, look what these albums look like. So, Kevin, let's do the first one, man.
Okay, this first one. Well, this one would be the first one, I think. First came out the same year. This was Andrew Crouch and the Disciples, which as it would have Billy Thetford, Sandra Crouch.
You shouldn't show me, you know. You should be showing them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. You got Sandra Crouch. God, she looks so good looking in there. You know.
Okay, remember, that's him sister, you know. That's him sister. You know what I mean?
And Andrew Crouch. And the guy standing to that side, were pointing to this side.
That side there, so yeah?
The far. I don't remember who he is, but the other one in the light blue trousers is Billy Thetford.
Okay.
Yes. We got 2 albums of his to feature.
Okay.
Yes,
Billy Thetford, we'll check into a bit of that. And looking at the back of this,
that's
man.
Right. Looking at the back, yes.
You've got you've got Andre Crouch arms in arm with a guy called Ralph Carmichael.
The founder of Light Records.
Okay, now
and, that is a very
just to put it out there. You know, we cannot do this. Is not about a black only zone.
No,
end of the day,
please.
White people, white Christians, have had a major input in the development of the gospel music industry. Whether you like it or not, whether you think they had an alternative motive or not, but this guy, what I've seen, Carmichael, has come through. When I just double check this from his background, he's come through a church Pentecostal background, and I think sometimes we forget that America has a lot of Pentecostal churches, white and black.
Yes.
We always see that as Pentecostal is only black, but to be honest, there's a lot of white Pentecostal scenarios going on, and he's a guy who's involved with Billy Graham and his ministries there still, and obviously he set up he was working for Capitol Records.
What did he worked with?
What's Capitol Records? I read Capitol FM, but Capitol Records.
Capitol Records that had Nat King Cole on it.
So he would have seen some serious things there.
And he worked with Nat King Cole before he died. And Mr. Ralph Carmichael was a master string arranger, you know.
Okay. So
he's not only was an executive, recording executive, but he was master in the studio arrangement. He arranged one of Nat King Cole's gold albums.
Crazy.
So he was a serious industry man prior to setting up Light Records. That's where our brethren Andrew Crouch came in the scene. What was it called? The people. They had the name of the people. The Christ people or something like that.
Jesus people.
The Jesus people. That's
okay,
correct.
Cool.
The Jesus people.
You got to talk down there.
Yeah, the Jesus people. And what he did, he sort of decided to facilitate their recording, and because Andrew Crouch was part of that movement. And that's how we got Andrew Crouch and the Disciples, which I'm showing you the album in front of you. You can hold it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, man. Let me touch the hem of the garment. You know, the one
touch the hem of the garment.
Guys.
Yes.
So this is me and Andrew Crouch. Jeez.
Yeah. You know, Andrew.
Absolutely. So what year is this? Let me just check out the year of this one.
1974.
1974. We've got a few records. I don't know why Jesus loved me.
That's
I
right.
don't know why.
Yes.
You love me.
Yeah, that's it.
Why would
Yes,
why
yes.
you guys, I haven't heard that song, but I don't know why he's dead to find love, but I'm glad.
Yes.
So glad he did. Oh my jeez.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
goodness
that's
sake.
it,
There's
yeah.
this thing where I said, I'm gonna keep on singing. Yep, I know
Yes,
that
yeah,
one.
that's right, yeah.
I'm coming home, dear Lord.
Yes.
Along came Jesus. There was take a little time. What you got to do? Yeah, man. Saying I've got confidence.
Yes,
I've got confidence.
Yes, yes.
That
That was the standard. Those were the standard music, gospel music at the time.
That's crazy.
Yes,
And
it was the big sellers at the
yeah,
time.
man, and my tribute, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's
To
right.
God be the
Be the
glory.
glory, yes,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
And I must go away. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you got look at what year did he say this is on here? And he says what year? 1974. So
That's
just
right.
before I was born.
Yeah.
And you know, and at the back here, it's got like,
1974, that's it. 1974 to now. That's what? How many years?
and this was distributed by Word UK Limited. That was
Yes.
based Park Lane, Hemel Hempstead, Hertfordshire.
Yeah, because Word was in the UK. You know, Word.
yeah.
Word, which was the company from Texas. Big,
So they had a base over here,
yeah.
distributing music, and they distributed gospel music
That's
back
correct.
in the
Yes,
70s.
yeah.
Keep singing. That's crazy, bro. It's got the interview here that's been described at the back. So it's crazy. Producer is Bill Cole. Arrangements by Andre Crouch and Clark Gassman.
Yes, that's right. Those are industry men of the time. Serious industry men.
All right,
the
people.
gospel,
Okay,
so,
let's get to the next one.
Right. This one is live at Carnegie Hall.
Now, bro, listen, before you carry on,
Yes.
I've heard live in Carnegie Hall, there seems to be this spot where if you're going to do a recording, you back then as a gospel artist, it's almost, I've seen Winans do something there. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of people have done some gigs there, bro. So talk
Well,
to
a
me.
lot of famous people have actually done. Also, Harry Belafonte did a gold album that was recorded there.
So it's basically a music venue.
Yes, it's a major music venue in New York, actually.
In New York?
Oh yes, it's supposed to be in New York, as far as I was told.
I'm just going to do a quick search on it. So,
Yes,
so
yeah.
keep explaining about this album,
Yes.
yeah?
And so with this album, you have Andrew Crouch, Sandra Crouch, and Perry Morgan. Yes, that's the other guy that I was trying to talk about. Perry Morgan, the other guy, because Perry Morgan and Billy Telford are the main people of the disciples, Andrew Crouch and the disciples. All right? Yeah,
Okay.
And also Sandra Crouch instrumentals, or the instruments, is Sandra Crouch and tambourine. You know, she's famous for percussion work. Keyboards, Andrew Crouch. Organ, Arlen Rogers.
Okay.
And then guitar is Adley Smith. And of course the famous Bill Maxwell, who produced a lot of Andrew Crouch album. On drums, Fletch Willie. On flute, and Billy Thetford. I didn't know that Billy Thetford could play bass, because I know that he could play the keyboard. He was quite a versatile guy, really. And he played the percussions too. So he's quite versatile. Of course, this one album is produced by Andre Crouch.
What year is that, sorry, again?
That year when it was live recorded was 1974, actually.
So, you know, I'm looking at Carnegie Hall now still. Yeah, that's a nice venue.
Oh, yes, it's the acoustic there. It's almost at the same level as the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. It's a serious venue.
It's a serious venue.
Look at that, bro.
It's classic. That's where the brother performed.
Gee, it's like something that came after it's like a build. I think it's a build that was built. Let's get the clarity on this. I'm sure this was built just after the Civil War.
It's quite possibly that it was built after the Civil War.
Yeah.
It was a prestigious.
So basically, was owned by the Carnegie until the 1925.
That's right.
And I believe it was built Yeah. But it's just
the Carnegie family.
Yeah.
It was one of the Carnegie family is one of the wealthy families of in America. Technically, they still are, but in some respect,
they won the country from
like the Rockefellers.
Yeah, Rockefellers.
The Rockefellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, that's crazy. So he's done an amazing haul. Let me just make sure everybody can see this cool. Like they got that there still. Yeah, it's got cool pictures of the night. Obviously, lighting is lighting when it comes to our people in this weather, in this darkness, in the events. But it's the way it goes. But let me just see if I can recognize a couple of songs. Opening. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, you don't know what you've been missing. Yeah.
That's right.
He looked beyond my fault. Okay. He's got things like hallelujah. He's doing all that stuff anyway.
Yes, right,
I know he does that like invitation. It won't be long.
Oh, it won't be long.
It won't be long. Oh, goodness!
That is a song.
Oh goodness!
Oh my goodness!
My word!
Can you imagine if Ray Prince was there? Ray Prince would be struggling.
Listen, mate.
Ray Prince would be struggling.
You know he would be, man.
He was struggling to stay. He'd be
crazy.
probably tears going.
Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer.
Oh my God.
Absolute fundamentals. Foundational. So this is what Andre Crouch is doing. From the West Coast going over to the East Coast to do recording. So this is what it is. So guys, get a piece of that by Andre Crouch live and Carnegie Hall in my hands. So if you didn't believe me, it's in my hands.
Yes, that's it. Yes. Right. So should we? There's some.
Yeah, man, I have to carry on with Andre. I'm going to carry on. Just finish off Andre. Let's finish off Andre. Sorry, guys, we just finished. Now, this is the album. This is the album that I know my parents had, and I'm sure I scratched it. I didn't scratch it.
And a lot of people attend Church of God and all of them went to this concert. It was the concert.
This was done in 19. Sorry, I'm shaking because I'm touching this, man. This was, I think this was recorded the year that I was born or the year after I was born, 77 or 76.
Yeah.
So, a show live in London, Andre Crouch.
All the different people all the different people on it. So notice the different people.
Yeah.
See Sandra Crouch there.
Yeah, man.
It was,
that must have been epic.
It was epic. A lot of people.
Because I got the CD. I got the MP3s for it, bro.
Really?
And it's about, because I had the CD. They just bought it out as a CD thing, and it was like crazy, bro. 2 vinyls, people. 2 vinyls in here because it's loads of chunks. Absolutely perfect peace. I will keep you in perfect peace.
Yes.
Keep you know what I mean?
Yes,
I surrender all.
Yes.
I think he came over and did bare tunes. Tell them that intro. Oh, the music.
Yes.
Oh, guys, man, this is live in London.
In London.
Anyhow you see this in your parents' collection, you know, Under Couch and the Disciples live in London. Trust me, that was a gig which I know a lot of people start bawling and crying and said, wish gospel was like that again.
Yeah, because that was a height of the sonic quality. Because I've seen Andrew Crouch live twice, and that was something. But I missed this one. I was in Jamaica when that time.
That's crazy, man. Andrew Crouch live in London. My word. And produced by Bill Maxwell and Andre.
That's right. Big Bill Maxwell is the white brother who worked closely with him over the years. You remember with Bill Maxwell? Yeah, we got some.
So this was 78, guys. It says here, but more likely the live recording happened in 77 because obviously it'll take time to just get it produced. But I'm sure it's 77. It was recorded. Crazy, guys, crazy. Jeez, touched it.
Right, we got one more studio album. I Be Thinking of You.
I've been thinking of you.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And I've got the sleeve in there. I got the sleeve. Listen, Bill Maxwell.
Produced by Bill Maxwell.
Oh, yes.
What year was this, sorry?
It was
98 is a bit late.
98, yeah,
It's a bit late.
Yeah,
On Lexon Music.
yeah. 1979, actually. Here it is.
Lexicon.
Yeah.
19 what?
1979.
1979. This is just amazing.
You have session men on it who worked on Thriller, and you have session men in it who used to work for the Crusaders and so on.
Yeah, people Google Bill Maxwell to see how good he is on drums.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Bass player Lalian Skylar. There's Hadley Hacken-Smith.
Yeah, they're top
You
end.
got Larry Carlton.
Larry Carlton, another
you got
top.
Dean Parks.
Yes.
On the harmonica. Get
Yes.
ready.
What?
Stevie Wonder.
Whoa! Yes, that's right, Stevie Wonder.
How's
So
man
the-
getting Stevie Wonder's session for you?
Well, they both respect each other.
Yeah,
they both
yeah.
respected each other. So they're
Percussion.
willing to,
Yeah, man. Kenneth Nash.
Yes.
And Bill Maxwell.
That's right, that's
Vocal solos. You know what I mean? Andre and Crystal Murden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
back on vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Beer Car. I wonder if she's related to the cars later on the way. But
Might do, you never know, you never know, you never know.
Mom and Dad Felix. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
There's no real names apart from Sandra and Nova, Kathy Hazard.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Because just look at the different session. I mean, you have, if I'm not mistaken, you have Michael Amartian, who is a top end producer who produced the track "Working Hard for Your Money" for Donna Summers. He's the same guy. Working hard for your money. Just producer. These are serious. These are
man's
serious.
just getting in Stevie just to drop it. And the thing is, I know exactly. I've been thinking of you, and I
Yeah.
know the harmonic on that.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that was Stevie Wonder.
Oh, by the way, this is another thing. Strings recorded at Chapel Studio, London, England.
Oh boy.
Oh, so this is.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And it is across. Well, you know,
Transatlantic.
yes, you'd be surprised who works with who, because when we go into you wait,
Oh boy.
well, you know, this is to show you that Andrew Crouch was serious to produce top end albums. That's why his albums are so timeless. The people who work on it.
It's crazy,
The
guys.
people who work on it. Larry Carlton is a top-end jazz guitarist. These are top people from the West Coast. These are not your little average people. These are top session men. Look at that album. That's one of his best-selling albums. It was monster. And I remember when he came to London supporting it, I was there. Dynamite.
Man,
It's
so
just
people see that, man.
dynamite.
All right, bro. To the next, mate. We've got a lot to go through.
Yes, and remember, it's all to do in West Coast. It's all Hollywood West Coast. Yes. Right. Okay. Now, let's go back to another set of people here. The Hawkins, bro. Oh, the Hawkins. I got 3 Love Alive albums.
Okay, we got Hawkins, the Hawkins legacy. So we just done Andre Crouch, which we did go into the history.
Yeah.
So if you do want to look into more of that history, we did a whole hour and 17 minutes.
Yeah,
or-
we
or-
went full detail. And matter of fact, during
back.
that time or a little earlier, the gospel industry was doing between $50 to $70 million during that time. Very small. It was very small that time in considering.
But enough to live off, tell you the
But
truth.
yeah, but the big earners at the time was the James Cleveland, the Hawkins. These were the big kingpins, power brokers in gospel. Of course, Andrew Crouch, you know, and not forget the Clark sisters' mother. So there's a whole. And then you have the mass choirs from Chicago, from New York. Oh, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. But anyhow,
That's a whole fun of a
Yeah,
podcast.
this is-
okay, let's get
this
into the
is the
Hawkins. The Hawkins, who are another
Hawkins are another gospel family.
It's
prestigious.
ridiculous, guys.
Yeah,
absolutely
a
ridiculous.
lot of the British choirs used to adapt their stuff. Yes.
And this is on Light Records, so we talked about Light Records and Carmichael. I'm saying, and what he's done.
Yeah.
So obviously he's now helped brought through a white guy. Yes, a white guy. Yes, we're on a black music, we talk about a black gospel, but a white guy is behind a record company that did well. You could say, oh, he's in it for the money, but listen, it's a community.
But they got to remember that by the time Ralph got to do Light Record, he had made a lot of money already as a top-end producer and composer.
What you find a lot of people in the music world, like David Bowie's of the world and whatsoever, they don't get caught up with stereotypes because they know the beauty and the creativity of black people. They mix with them, learn from them. That includes Elvis Presley as well. All these type of guys. So they're not as close-minded as Charlie on the street. They get to see who we are. We normal people, and we're great talented people, if not great, even more talented. So they're learning from us. So they develop. So when they get there, they get excited about the craziness and this beauty of gospel music. It's crazy. So you got Walter Hawkins now with Love Alive.
Yeah, and I think that is I think that's 1974. What did it say?
1975.
1975. Okay, this is one of the early ones.
So this got Follow Me, Dear Jesus, I love the Lord.
Yes, do you remember that?
Oh my word!
Look, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fundamental of contemporary gospel choir.
Listen, mate, you go to concerts, guys, and you got that song. Oh my days! If you don't know that song, I just went, I love the Lord. As in the tonology, which is not too accurate, but anybody who knows what that song is, and they know the I love the Lord. Yeah, I just remember when I was young. Listen, my word, yo, guys, so we're gonna have church up in here, man. First, everything carry on. You know, I mean, they might have to copyright me if I start singing this.
Love Center.
Yo, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
As a gospel, and you got Changed. You know what I'm saying? That's Changed. That's a big tune there as well.
Oh yes.
I'll be satisfied.
Yes.
God is the joy of the world.
Yes.
Is it that song?
Yes.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the? Isn't that a Cleve? Isn't that a James Cleveland song?
It could be a James Cleveland because it could be a James Cleveland song. Yeah.
It could be because James Cleveland was before these guys, isn't it?
Oh yes.
Sorry.
I've got an album. Need I say more? James Cleveland was well. That is not the thing there, but you know.
No, so. So you got James. So yeah, because I'm sure it's James, but because I know you got this because James Cleveland's Chicago, isn't it?
Yeah, James Cleveland I think is originally from Chicago. Let me see something. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go.
Nah, there's no information there.
Let's see. Oh wait a minute. Let's see. What it says?
Changed. It's got Changed and what business on that side. Flip it over.
Okay. It's a bit dusty the album. Right. Who is the?
It just says who sings it and Loretta. Yeah. No, Loretta. Lynette Hawkins. She's a soloist.
Yeah. Yo, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't actually say. When you see it could be all written by brother Walter Hawkins actually.
And you got I wouldn't be surprised. We'll do some research on that one, bro.
Yeah, let's do research.
And Lynette Hawkins, who we're always talking about Walter Hawkins, but Lynette Hawkins is doing the solos on this one. And I was about to say before Tremaine, but then Tremaine's on it as well. So you got Lynette and Tremaine tag teaming on this bad boy right here.
Yes.
Jeez, was Lynette married to Walter or Edwin?
No. Lynette was the sister of Edwin.
What Tremaine is?
Tremaine was married to Walter
Hawkins. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So if sister says you can have some songs, I'll have the other songs. Right, the one there still, yeah. So you got them two fabulous singers, Lynette and Tremaine Hawkins on this.
And Lynette and Tremaine Hawkins did solo albums, you know.
Oh yeah,
He did some serious soul album.
But yeah, no, Tremaine, 100%, 100%.
Change. Oh. Right.
My goodness sake, guys.
So there comes the other one now. Yes, here comes the other one. This is what year is this? Can you see that?
Don't worry, guys. My eyes are still under 50. Okay, let's have a fuck. What year? It says 1977. Boy, that's more. So 77. Just after I was born. These guys. I just love Walter Hawkins and his hairstyle right about there, people.
Yes.
And if you can,
ladies and gentlemen, yes.
You can see that. Oh,
yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes.
so hopefully you could see that. But this is the cover for the album.
That's
Walter Hawkins and family. Jesus Christ is the way. This is what I'm saying. These guys are just fucked out with the lyrical content.
And notice that this is his brother Daniel. This is the other sister Freddie. This is Tremaine Hawkins and Carol. It's just beautiful people.
Walter,
Lynette,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
then Joel Smith,
Yeah.
the nephew, and Edward Hawkins. Unfortunately, Joel passed away, but he was a top-end musician. Did you know that Joel worked on the Bodyguard album?
Okay.
Yes, he worked.
Okay.
I'm Every Woman. He was on the bass and the drums. His brother's serious.
Jeez.
Oh yeah,
you see, we're just anyway. It's like, so you got tracks like I'm Going Through.
Yes.
I Need Your Spirit. I need your spirit. I want your spirit. For no. It's not that one. No. That's Darryl Coley. I Need Your Spirit. 1 second. I wonder if Darryl Coley did it.
Darryl Coley did work with them.
So I wonder if he did that. Anyway, I'll do Strange. You're everything to me. Someday we'll meet again. Oh yeah, I know that track. God has signed my name. Jesus Christ is the way. I love Jesus more today.
Yeah.
He brought me, and Lord give us time.
Yes.
Okay, right. I've got to listen to a couple of these because you know what, guys, I probably know these vibes, but I'm looking at these titles going, I'm trying to get the hook. But I Need Your Spirit. I wonder if that version Darryl did, because I know the Darryl Coley version.
Darryl Coley used to work with Walter and them. Yes, he was part of them because I saw him doing a video, and it was showing him featured. Trying to remember the track that he was doing. It was a fast track. Temper track.
That's absolutely crazy. But it's distributed. You got Light Records again. Yo, guys, this is crazy. 1977, yes. Light Records is doing it, man. When it comes to gospel music, you know what I mean. The cover, amazing. Walter Hawkins.
And the thing about it with these albums, they actually sell about 250,000 copies or more. They're quite large. They move rather large units as a live album. Cool. I think one of them nearly went gold level.
Okay,
right,
so we got a clip of this one last time, innit? Yes. So this one now, when I saw Love Alive 2, we already seen Love Alive 1.
Yes.
So this is Love Alive 2.
2, yes.
And what year is this?
Love Alive 2, it's that's
1979.
Yes.
And listen, guys.
You can tell it's a bit more sophisticated.
Yeah. It's kind of like man, like
Yes. You see that now, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've any hip on that side.
Yes.
Boy, there he is, getting into it, right? 1 second, let me have a quick look at this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it looks like man. That hairstyle, man, is distinctive, man. He doesn't even look. You know what I'm saying? Like a brother there, man. It looked like some country western guy or something like that. So you know the one there's still people, because you got that blow hair dry stuff. You know what I mean going on. But yeah, you can see like you got all the special Franks, Joel Smith, you know what I mean, bass. You know what I'm saying, orchestra, clap. You know these guys are full band experiences. You know what I mean, and they recorded live at the Centre of Hope Community Church at Auckland. Right. And this is what's crazy, guys, for me. The churches were fully endorsing live recording, and we know what live recording is like in churches, guys. You know what I mean? Absolute nightmare. We've done such an amazing job in getting our churches in the UK going into the 80s. Yeah, in the 90s we couldn't convert them into places that we should have been able to record our albums in our churches. Now we have the ability to record, and no one's there. We haven't got the talent that we had 20 years ago. They're gone.
Well, yes, because
Sorry,
some of them have passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And some have actually moved on to the United States, such as James Poyser. You know.
So there's a few of them, but Kevin's been nice to people. A lot of them has left church because the church hurt and infects with church and whatsoever. Yes, but the majority are gone. Kevin's just giving you a rarity there still. Yeah, it's a good Poyser still helping him mother out over the church. I heard anyway still. Yeah, but listen. End of the day, still, yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? Because of all the issues in church, we know in our Caribbean community, we had an amazing talent pool in the 90s that has basically dwindled through church leaving out to other churches, and we didn't cultivate the creative talent in the UK. Full stop. We know that. We know we failed in that area, and we continue battle around about it. This is why me and Kevin's talking and looking at the songs that was there. You're talking about, you got tracks like Be Grateful.
You know, that is just
jeez, you know what I'm saying? That song,
oh, hallelujah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Come by here, good Lord. You got he's that kind of old friend. Never alone. How does that go again? I know that track.
I know.
This is never. Sorry, guys. I'm.
But don't play it here.
I know.
We're dealing with copyright issue. Of course, you know.
It's not gonna copyright my vocals, but they're gonna copyright that. Until I found the Lord.
Oh yes, that's another one.
I'm going away.
Yes.
God will open doors.
Yes.
Right on.
Yes.
Yo, guys. Lynette, Freddie Hawkins, singing Francis Pye. We'd like to look into that person there because she seems to be coming up. Barbara Rhodes, Tremaine Hawkins. You know, guys, this amazing talent is crazy. And again, this is Edwin Hawkins is front and center of this one anyway. So with his brother Walter Hawkins, you know what I mean. So well done, Hawkins. Walter Hawkins right there. Love Alive.
Yes.
2 and the Love Center Choir.
That's right.
Come on, people. We need to get them recordings going on.
Yeah. Well, we did see this lady before again, but there's nothing wrong with seeing her again.
Oh, yeah. As we're going through the vinyls days, guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're going for a vinyl connection. We're going to Sister Sandra Crouch with an album which saved Light Records. Correct? It's a black woman, but a woman. If it's silly, because sometimes women weren't like seen as much as they're singing the choir, but it's always led by men. You know what I'm saying? Not always, but majority of the time it's led by men. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you had the Shirley Caesars of the world round about there and about the place, Albertina Walker all these guys. But Sandra Couch bought records with some absolute phenomenal tracks. Put Light Records back on the maps in 1985.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm proving that I'm taking notes when Kevin's talking. And you've got like glorify the Lord.
Yes.
Your praises. Oh,
that's right. That's right. You remember?
Come on, yo.
Yes, you remember.
That was a phenomenal song, yo. When you got a choir at convention singing that song all together, like I know that's happened at New Tea convention. I know that, yeah. The Montford Hall. I know. I'm sure seeing something like that still anyway.
Yeah. That's
and
right.
you've got Nothing But the Blood. I've always love you. God Has a Plan.
Yes.
Completely Yes.
Oh, that is the one. That is the monster hit. Completely. You ever heard it? Completely Yes, bro.
No, I've heard of it, but I'm thinking, I can't try to think how it goes.
Oh, completely.
I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what, guys?
My soul says yes.
Is it my soul say yes? Okay. I gotta find out. And it says, tell him yes.
Yes.
It said, my God. And he said in brackets, how excellent is your name. Souls for Kingdom.
That's right.
And We're Waiting. And Andre Crouch appears courtesy of Warner Brothers Records, because Andre Crouch is a superstar. And Warner Brothers go and lock him off, but he has to get a squeeze in there still. Yeah.
Notice see who produced it?
Produced by Sandra Crouch and Andre Crouch.
Crouch.
You know what I'm saying? Production coordinator David Del Sesto. You know, production assistants are Doris Walker and Deborah Luter. These are all important things, guys. You got Sandra Crouch doing the vocal arrangements alongside her brother and Jerry Liner, and the rhythm charts prepared by Gary Lehner, I think his name is anyway. So yeah, but this is actually crazy. And first,
my brother Bill Maxwell's on the drums.
Yeah, man. Sorry, there's the drums, instruments, man. You know, Andre Gooch, I heard he's quite good on the bass guitar. Wayne Brazel, you know what I'm saying? You got some serious musicians here, man. You know what I mean? And obviously Sandra's proven that she got rhythm. Big up to the sisters who's got rhythm, and she's there on percussion on her own product. Yeah, you know what I mean? So this is a fantastic piece of work. Listen, guys. The beautiful lady herself, Sandra Crouch.
Lady Sandra Crouch.
Yes, we're waiting, Crouch. And friends. You know what I mean? So great album.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, we have an album by Billy Preston. Behold.
All right then, guys, you gotta teach me about this guy now, Billy Preston. I'm going. I've probably heard of his songs.
Billy Preston.
Man, he looks like your uncle. And I don't want that still bad. Everyone's favorite uncle. You know the uncle that gives the jokes.
Yes.
Billy Preston. Behold.
Yes.
By Mia.
That's another record label.
Yeah. But I know that label. This is 1978, being distributed by Word. Yes. Word was a very important part, as we all know, in distribution of music, right in the UK, right up into the 90s.
Yeah, that's right.
And you got songs like "I'm Giving My Life to Christ," "Heavenly," "Born Again."
Oh, "Born Again" is the.
Is it?
Brother, that is a serious piece of groove. Yeah.
Guys, I saw it. I'm gonna check this out now. Still, I gotta check this out.
You hear the bass like boom.
Mad. I'm gonna check this out, guys. I gotta check this out. All to Jesus I surrender. All to Jesus I surrender. It's got to be that one. He will see you through. He brought me out. Motherless child, yes, my God is real. Behold, for you, my Lord. You know what I'm saying? To get these tracks like this, and Preston, it says, "Music is my life," and it's a good, life too. Everything I want to say through music, it gets to you. I've been blessed to play and sing since the age of 3. Jeez. Yeah. You don't know how glad I am. God laid his hands on me. Thank you, Billy Preston.
And Billy Preston worked with James Cleveland and all these different people. And at one time, he was signed to Motown and also A&M Records. He had pop number ones, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a serious keyboardist.
Guys, from the age of 3.
And he did some stuff with the Beatles as well.
I tell you what, the thing is with church, the demands of black church and worship. Listen, nobody's up there for evening service. You no matter who you are, if you can hold down a note, bro, you're on the geek, bro. If you can hold down a chord, just hold a chord, son. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's like, bro, and then, it's crazy.
That's how you become very good. Because those sisters would teach you, you know. Well,
yo, man, you have to learn the hard way with no notes, no idea, work out the song. You know what I mean? You don't even know the start notes. You just have to go pick it up, like, and that's how you go on from here. But anyway, we got to hit another classic right here. Nah, don't say up to £1.50 RIP, but boy,
that was way back.
Bro, that's crazy.
Wait.
I wish I could buy all these vinyls back in the day, but anyway. But we've got now absolute
a new
giant
by James Cleveland and the Southern Californian Community Choir.
Okay. Southern, you know what I'm saying? And it's called
Southern.
It's a new day. Let me just go. This cover is a classic cover. It's two vinyls.
Yes, it's 2 vinyls.
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
And when you turn it around, you let people see that he was conducting the band The orange section.
You know what? For some reason, I thought James Cleveland was like some old school boy and geezer.
No,
but
there's a serious geezer. That's a serious.
Man's looking seriously fly, man, out here. You know, with some big boy glasses. You know what I mean?
And he's conducting. He's a serious brother. He could read music and so forth. So he was a serious. Look at some of the stuff that. Look, he shall feed his flock. Please make me better, Lord. I appreciate. I'll let nothing stop me. Prepare to meet him.
Yes, stand by me. God is there as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we're saying, I wonder if it's the same song, you know, they did.
It could be. It could be.
But that is
And this guy here.
Okay, Fred
Meddershon.
Meddershon. Yeah, Meddershon. It sounds very
it's
Swedish.
Jewish brother. He's
Jewish.
A Jewish brother.
Okay, Jewish name.
And
okay.
he used to. I think he was the owner of Savoy Records.
Wow.
It's another legendary
guys,
label.
this guy is an absolute monster. You know what I'm saying? That is James Cleveland right there. Woo!
James.
Look at that cover.
James Cleveland.
It's in my hands, people. Evidence.
Southern gospel. Well, not Southern gospel, but West Coast gospel community choirs. You remember the same? It's in.
What years is it?
You remember?
79. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Savoy Records.
Yes,
79.
Yeah. I remember it was at his church that Aretha Franklin did the classical live album, Amazing Grace. It was a serious brother.
Okay, one second. So the next one, guys, I have had to do search for this track. What's that, Jesse? Let me just do. I'm not gonna play it. I was gonna search it because I gotta get this online myself. So I got Jesse Dixon, and when it comes up, Jesse Dixon did a lot of stuff afterwards, and after his heyday, and he did a lot of going around singing a lot of hymns and so on. Mm-hmm. So it got very annoying because when you put Jesse Dixon in, you can't find what you want to find. So Jesse Dixon, have I got this right? So this is the album Jesse Dixon here.
That is his first, I would say his first.
It's All Right Now?
Yeah, which was produced by brother Andrew Crouch. And Andrew Crouch. And Bill Maxwell. Executive producer is Bill Cole. And it deals with some of the West Coast people, like David T. Walker, who worked with Barry White, Walker worked with Barry White, and the Jacksons and so forth. See?
I actually can't find that track in Tidal. It's crazy. Let me go into another digital platform. And I'm gonna do this right now, guys, live, because it's annoying because gospel music, the old stuff, like we are catching up on it. But it's still hard to get your hands on it, because of it's not converting over as quick as other songs are. It's all right now. It's all right now. It's all absolute classic. Okay, that's interesting. Don't we come up? I might have to do some old time research into that one. I might have to go. Yeah, it's crazy.
Concert master.
Well, what's happening?
Concert master. That means he had strings and all that stuff on the album. So, And
Jesse Dixon, man, he was, for me, when I was in the 80s, my auntie would have Jesse Dixon albums, and so big up to my auntie Judith, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew about Jesse Dixon because of my auntie.
My soul is satisfied.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm satisfied with the Lord.
It's all right. I expect to see him come to me. Born again. He has done a great thing. He has done great things for me.
Yes.
That's
and with the Thomas community singers.
Huh?
Thomas community singers.
Is that the same ones that did with Milton Bunsen?
Could be. Maybe.
Okay.
You have Danny Bell on that album. You have Perry Morgan.
Right. Let me just check something. might have got something here, man. Still, yeah. But anyway, classic anyway. So I thought make myself sweeter when I get.
Right.
So guys, I had to get. I can't get a good Jesse on my digital networks, man. But anyway, there's that. Yeah. So Jesse Dixon, guys, look at this absolute fundamental classic. Look at that, man. Look at the hairstyle, man. Man, born ready, man. That's like when your uncle kind of like when they do a gospel album before his career's over. You know the one that's still that look, man. Man's like, yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Man, these
Ladies
guys.
and gentlemen, remember we're talking about West Coast now. West
Oh,
Coast.
yeah.
These are part of West Coast.
All this is
sound.
West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast gospel signature sound. Coming from studios in Los Angeles and surrounding areas. Yes.
Okay, so
then
who
now
else from the West Coast then, bro?
Okay, we have Billy Thetford, who was part of Andrew Crouch and the Disciples, and he did 2 albums. And
Is that the guy with the blue jeans that you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a music of my second birth. Now, this,
Jeez.
yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Man's
This
like,
came out
hey.
in 1977.
He was like, hey.
And the people on it is the same musicians that work with Andrew Crouch. Yes.
Jeez.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I'm just taking notes because I need to build on my collection here.
Yeah. And you got Ernest Watts on English horn. So many different people. But also, the interesting thing about Billy Thetford was a guy who can play percussions. He could play the bass. A very versatile musician and a brilliant songwriter too. Hallelujah song. Reach Out to Me. You have Phyllis St. James on it. Oh my goodness, you got some really top West Coast session people.
Okay, it's interesting. His music is available on digital networks. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
not available.
No. He's got his input with Andrew Crouch available. Him featuring him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
it's only 2 albums he did, 2 solo albums.
Crazy. And it's on the Good News label?
Yes. It's on the Good News label.
1977?
Yes, the Good News label, yes. And notice the horns in it. Notice he used horns and strings.
Bro.
So the brother was using that. This is interesting with Andrew Crouch and them. They were using strings and horns long time ago.
And again, I go to it, guys.
Here we go.
Who said that I remember I had a guy on here telling me how much it's almost like it's alien, these instrumentation is to our people. Yeah. It was saying that basically thanks to European instruments, that's how we you know what I'm saying? So it's amazing how we became masters at our somebody else's instruments. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, they looked like they had evolved versions taken off us, like their guitar, and we just come and take it back because there's a string. I remember watching something about Cape de Verde the other day, bro, and they had a traditional guitar kind of like a thing about beneath. Man, they would get a coconut, this little string, horse string. And they will just play off one string, make a tune out of one string, and they'll be playing different sounds from that string. It showed you that we've had string instruments.
Yeah, because remember, King David was playing the harp, which is part of the classical collection.
Yeah.
Harp is part of the collect. So remember, people need to remember that classical music was played from ancient time.
But you know what?
It's not a European thing. It's just migrating, there've been string instruments going back for centuries.
This is it, bro. This is it, man.
The only thing what happened is that the Pope and many of the different head of churches during the ancient time actually commissioned string orchestras to actually come about. Look at this. This is the inner sleeve.
My goodness, these guys, this serious?
Shit.
Oh, what record? Good news. But it's been distributed by Mer
in the UK.
Mer Records. Mer Records.
Yeah, Mer Records was another gospel label.
Yeah,
was a big gospel label.
Yeah.
And the thing over the years, they've been bought up by other just business.
That's what happened to a lot of the gospel labels that were transforming. They got bought out,
they either got bought out by EMM Gospel and Zomba and so forth. So and then afterwards, you have Verdi, and then right now you have one of the gospel labels that existed, RCA, Inspirational, and this and that. Different ones, they evolve and change. Gospel-centric, Christian-centric, which, what's her name? Lauren Degel is on, and so forth. Six Steps, which is another record label, which Chris Tomlin and so forth is on. They all change and they absorb into each other.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, many of those labels are part of the big four. Big boys,
Yeah. They're all
absorbed into.
There was a lot of independent labels and different things going on. But it's all by the time it took a millennium.
Because another thing too, it became very difficult for them to operate on the big scale because you have to have distribution clout.
Yep,
and that's why Motown had to sold out because they could not compete. For instance, give you a joke. Motown trying to compete with Columbia or Sony. Sony would spend 10 times the amount for marketing, and Motown was
he's stuck. But anyway, we want to finish off with another one off Billy Thetford.
This Billy Thetford one.
Man look like ready to go Barry White on us there, but we're back covered there, bro.
Yes. And the thing about it, it's got this brethren on it. Arrange and orchestration by.
Come on, man.
Can you read it one?
Sorry. Arrangement and orchestration by Jeremy Lubbock.
Lubbock is a British guy,
Yeah.
Yes, he's dead now. He died a few years, but he's a serious string and horn arranger. One of the top end classic. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to show you, ladies and gentlemen. These people go to great lengths to find out who to work with what. Sorry. They go straight. I'm talking. They go straight lengths to actually. This guy's another one, Jerry.
Vinci. Jerry
okay,
Vinci.
He's another classical master of one of the elite music schools.
Yeah, man, it looks like a Latin name.
Well,
Stanley Ploma. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the classical section here. Violins.
Man, take it serious, man.
And vocal and percussions arrangement by. Actually, I've listened to this album and it's quite serious. It's very advanced, sonically speaking.
I got a vinyl play up there, bro. I might as well try it out with this music tomorrow, man.
Try out some of it. When you listen to this one, More Than Magic, it'll blow you away.
Yeah.
Oh, that the strings.
Okay,
velvet.
Cool. We'll get into that, guys.
Anyhow,
we'll get.
But what I'm trying to tell you, as far back as the 70s, these were the templates for the Kurt Franklins.
I could tell.
Ladies and gentlemen,
with his shirt open.
Yeah. Well, remember, this is a gospel album. This is a gospel album.
That's definitely template for Kurt Franklin with that shirt open.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I was just telling you about what it is. The thing about it is that the album was a template, a prelude for what was going to happen during the 90s and so on. Mm-hmm. These are top end. They're working with the best from the West Coast and so on.
So it's not just
a gentleman coming from all the way from the UK, operates on the West Coast and so on. He does film scores and everything, working on the album.
That's crazy, bro.
So it'd be quite interesting what kind of budget he had to attract these people.
Wow. Mad.
Even the engineers are some of the top cats on the West Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a very interesting album. We can't find it anymore. You can't get this album, so to borrow.
I might have to get a digital copy of that album, guys. You know what I'm saying? You might have to
because when you hear these tracks,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to digitize it, guys, so I can play on my show.
Yeah, this is absolutely amazing.
There you are.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone's favorite uncle. He's the uncle that goes, yeah.
Modern Magic, a brilliant vocalist. And remember, he used to work with Andrew Crouch and the Disciples.
Wow, crazy. All right, this guy looks like he's bought out West Coast again, bro.
Yes, West Coast.
My goodness sake.
Liam Patello, who used to work with Carl Santana on 2 albums. The Serious Brothers, keyboard wizard.
Go and show people the cover.
Show you his wife, his beautiful wife.
Man, remember to show you the cover, yeah?
Show the cover.
So you got the cover there.
Yes.
But you know what's crazy in the back, guys? Yeah. Oh my days. Yo. Look at that. Look at these keyboards, bro. Right,
keyboard wizard.
Man's got a Roland JX 3P.
Oh, I've seen him live twice, and he's like an old band to himself.
Jeez, this guy looks absolutely
He's
crazy.
a wizard. He's a wizard. And he worked on 2 Carl Santana albums. That was a big seller. One of the albums was a big seller in France. Did about 200,000 copies. Yes. Not this one, but when he was working with Carl. And this is his wife, former wife, Jackie Patel. She is the head of
former wife.
She's the head of Gospel Music Association, the executive. That beautiful woman there. That's what she was young. You see? Yes, Jackie Patello. Jackie Patello, the woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm recognizing, Patello.
That's That's the woman there. That's the woman.
Right, this is Mer Records.
Mer Records, yes. This
is 1984, distributed by Word. 1984.
Word. That's right.
Okay.
Oh, let's just before we put the sleeve.
Sky is the limit.
Sky is the limit. That was about. Let's look at where it was actually recorded. See all the musicians there. Look at.
You can read it. What to do? Yeah. Okay, cool. Special thanks. Got drums. You've got drums, bass, piano, and Fender Rhodes. Liam Patello. You got synthesizer. You can tell he's a musician because he's making sure you know what he's got. OBXA emulator, DX7. Oh my days. A Lin drum. DMX summons by Liam Patello, synthesizer and programmed by Liam Patello, and Skip Conte. And you've got lead vocals, Liam Patello. He must be a monster, bro. Back on vocals, Donna Thomas.
I've seen him live twice, and he was on his own.
Seriously, bro.
This guy is.
Oh my goodness! Credits produced by Skip Conte and Liam Patello. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it all, bro. Yeah. Recorded front page recorders over in CA, which I suppose is California.
That's right.
In California, custom engineered and mixed by Skip. This is a couple-man job.
Yeah.
For goodness sake.
And this is not the only album. I don't know where the other albums are, but all his albums, most of the time, he does it on his own. He's actually a one-man band, and boy, when you see him playing on keyboard, it's like you hear him bass line, everything kicking.
Not fair talent. So we've got one more to go, guys. Yeah.
Well, this one is the greatest hits.
So it must have put it's totally different. Greatest hits vinyl with Andre Crouch. Light Records want to capture some of these best moments together. Yes. Soon and very soon. That's definitely great hit. I've been thinking of you.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the one with Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Is that the Harmon? Is it the one with Harmon? Yeah, Harmon. Yeah. They shall be mine. I'm trying to think that one.
They shall be mine.
I'm trying to think out.
Yes.
I mean, you got Please Come Back.
Yes.
Quiet Times. It's Gonna Rain.
Yes.
The Sweet Love of Jesus. Jesus is Lord.
Remember? And Praises. And I Just Wanna Know You.
Yes. I just want to know. Just absolutely crazy. And that was produced by Bill Maxwell and Andre Crouch.
That's
I mean,
correct.
for Crouch Productions. Absolutely crazy, guys. The level and skill set, you know what I mean? He's vocalists are involved, the ones that he's been working with for many years. Obviously his sister, you've got
that's right.
Marty McCall, Linda McCrary, you know what I'm saying, you know, Felice James, you know what I'm saying, Howard McCrary, you know what I'm saying, Sam McCrary, you know what I'm saying, you know, Tom Funderburn, you know what I'm saying, and it's all arrangements and it's all done by him and Bill Maxwell, you know what I'm saying, he's a talented musician himself. Horns arranged by Glenn, it looks like Mears Koff or something like that still, yeah? You know what I mean, recorded at Paramount Recording Studios, you know what I'm saying, Sound Labs, and Andre's Garage.
Where's that?
He's not ramping. He's got recording studios, Sound Labs, and Andre's Garage.
Yeah, well, yes.
Oh my gosh!
Well,
you know,
these
get that,
guys-
authentic sound. Engineers, Bob Cotton, Cotton, Gordon Shylock, Peter Hayden. Mixed by Bob Cotton, Peter Hayden, Bill Maxwell, Andre Crouch. Management, Eubanks, and Leopold Management. But I had to go through that, but that's 1981 and printed and made, again distributed by Word Records. They had a monopoly on our music, man, coming through. And we've got enough to show. You know what I'm saying? Also available on cassette tape, because a cassette was was becoming a norm them days. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And it's Andre Crouch, more of the best. It must admit, guys, Andre Crouch is quite smart when he bring out his pianos, because he did regurgitate a lot of songs 4 or 5 times over his career, over his releases. You know what I'm saying? So I have to salute you for that. So that's Andre Crouch, the man himself. Whew. Who's the GOAT, bro?
Who's the what?
They call it the greatest of all time gospel artist. I think it's definitely between the Hawkins, the dynasties. Look at dynasties, yeah.
Well, if you're looking at the dynasties,
are you looking at Andre Crouch, Hawkins, or Kurt Franklin?
Well, Kurt Franklin is. You mean you're talking about Aretha Franklin?
No. What,
Oh, you mean
Kurt Franklin?
Oh, Kurt Franklin. Well, Kurt Franklin has actually done a lot of phenomenal things. But if we're talking about
the greatest gospel artist,
don't forget James Cleveland. There's quite a few other ones as well. From
she's
Chicago.
not answering the question, you know.
No, I'm not answering the question, because it's really hard to say who's the greatest. Because
who is your greatest?
Who's my greatest?
Yeah. Who is the greatest artist that you've seen
live?
Live.
Oh, Andrew Crouch, Jesse Dixon, Liam Patello, and Edwin Hawkins. All of them are great.
Which one is the greatest one?
The thing about it, for some reason, I like Jesse Dixon. You know.
Okay, live. Okay.
Yes, but Andrew Crouch is.
Yeah.
They're all very good, and I've seen Daniel Bell live.
Okay.
Twice. So let me see. I've seen her twice. I've seen Liam Patello twice. I've seen Jesse Dixon twice. And Andrew Crouch twice, and the standard that Andrew Crouch operates at.
Another level.
And you know what I've seen live as well? The Mighty Clouds of Joy.
I can even imagine that, you know, still. It's proper old school for me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, guys,
Anyhow.
you know what I'm saying? We have gone, we're going to overtime with that one still. I don't even want to know. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have a quick look. Yeah, we went over.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just giving you a prelude of classical gospel albums that set the pace. They were the forerunners, the trailblazers.
Yeah, man.
I remember as well, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about those gospel albums, they're not old actually, because they're played with the same top instrumentation as their secular counterparts.
But you know what's scary, bro?
Yes, go on.
we're talking about albums
Yes.
that were probably the first real batch of albums that broke into the UK. Yeah, because the distribution networks were just getting into a place where it was much harder to get music. People say it was hard to get music back in the 70s and 80s, but looking at that had a distribution network. Word
had their offices here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Word had their offices, and there was a UK CEO responsible for Word operation. I met him.
Okay.
I met him at a Jesse Dixon concert, but he was saying that we're winding down. We're winding down the market because we're not selling the level, which is quite sad actually. If they push it through, it would have a.
I think that's always been the problem with the UK Christian music scene, is that the white CCM counterparts, that's what we call them, basically white Christians in the music world, still fail to truly engage with the gospel community because two reasons. I would say from my analysis, their ignorance to our culture and the placement of our culture within creativity and in respect to the culture in terms of world music. Also, ignorance to its relevance to people who are not black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then also the people who they went to push our music became gatekeepers and actually weren't for the interest of the whole community, but their own interest.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there, people, because the receipts are there, out there, and the evidence is out there.
Yes,
where you have people who are part of the Rolling Stones turning up to shows, live recordings of in James Cleveland's church of Aretha Franklin, you know what I'm saying? So you got the Rolling Stones guy going to there, but yet
Mick
Jagger going there, but yet our music can't relate to people outside our colour. So the creative, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that was right in front of their faces in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, 90s, but they still refused. They had great creative people working with black artists at the time as well. David Bowie, who was a really massive guy in terms of coming against. Also, you have one of the greatest preachers, that evangelist in the world, Billy Graham, working with Andre Crouch.
Yes.
But yet, you still struggle to see that our music is for all.
Well, the thing about it is that.
We're starting a whole new rating. We should be closing off this session. But go.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. But sorry, I have to close off there because we could debate about this. But with me, guys, I like to create thoughtful progress. My friend said, my late friend James, he had a ministry called Provoking to Righteousness. And sometimes you have to provoke our mind, provoke our thought patterns, provoke our habits, provoke how we look at things. To get the right answer. Yes,
that's true. Yeah, because I strongly believe actually that we're on the poise of a breakthrough, because you cannot keep something so long in its, because it's almost a point of hypocrisy. Because going back to what we said earlier, we live in the third largest music market. And yet we're not actually, for some one reason, I think because of a lot of ignorance, and we're not working hard enough to do the due diligence and necessary work. But over time, you have to get that break. It's got to be. It's just the same thing happened in the US. All of a sudden, we didn't get to talk about Vicky Mack, but we talk about her tomorrow. What she learnt and how to market. The Kirk Franklins of the world. It was what she learned from those RCA executives. Jeez. But anyhow, the ladies and gentlemen,
guys, we'll get there. It's crazy work. Absolutely crazy show. But listen, take care, people. God bless you. Yes. Keep listening to the show. Do like, subscribe, and do all that stuff on Affinity Extra, because we really need your support, man. And whenever we do things that is about gospel music, we don't seem to support community online, but we support all the chitter chatter, all the rubbish, the garbage, pop the balloon stuff, all them stuff out there. We always back in, but we don't back things that are there to edify our community. And that's what we're trying to do here on Affinity Extra, because we're here to celebrate gospel music of Black origin and also have great conversation to build up our community. So it won't go against other communities, but it'll be prosperous in this beautiful world that God has created.
And don't forget that what we saw and listened to was the West Coast signature sound according to gospel.
Amen.
All right. Over and out. Go.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Hey, this is your bishop. This is your bishop from Rock Solid. Thank you so much for watching us on YouTube. Thank you so much for clicking and subscribing and also sending these videos to other people as well. We are so hungry to get your support. So remember, check us out on our website, and also check us out on Insta and wherever you want to find us on Spotify. You can play us all day as well. And just make sure that you are supporting this channel, that we are developing our agenda towards music of Black origin, and that is gospel music with a message. So please walk with us on this journey. Bye now.